So today I'm going to make some homemade enchiladas. These are super easy to do. You can do a lot of the prep work ahead of time. You can do the prep work a day in advance if you want to. It just makes everything easier. So let's just get started. I've got 2 chicken breasts that I've cooked up and I diced them up, and now I'm going to add some of my homemade Mexican spice blend here. Just well, that's probably about a half a teaspoon. That's probably about a half a tablespoon, I should say, not a teaspoon. And when I made that, I didn't use any salt in it, so I'm going to add a little salt now. This is just a cup or so of vegetable oil that I'm going to use to lightly fry these corn tortillas for making the enchiladas. Of course, I'm going to use some of my homemade queso fresco and some non-homemade cheddar cheese, along with some lettuce, tomatoes, and onions. And of course, when you're making your own, you can make them any way you want. You can use any kind of meat you want. You can use beef, pork, chicken, turkey, elephant if you got it. Whatever you've got that you like is fine. If you want to make them vegetarian, that's cool too. They taste really tasty just as well. I'm also going to be using my homemade enchilada sauce. It's really easy to make yourself. If you don't want to, or whatever the reason, you can buy some pre-made at the grocery store in cans or bottles. It's pretty good stuff too, whichever works best for you. Once the oil is up to the proper temperature, right around 350 degrees Fahrenheit is about what you're looking for. And they won't take very long to cook, because we're just gonna cook them enough to get them to soften up so we can roll them over and fold them. I'm going to towel there to drain a little bit. They only take a couple of seconds, not very long at all. You can dunk the tortilla right into the enchilada sauce and get it covered really well. It's a little messy, but it works really well. I'm going to do it the way we did it in restaurants. It's easy and works out really great. So whichever way you think is going to be best for you, go ahead and do it. First, I'm going to put a little enchilada sauce down on the plate here, and just a little bit on the tortilla. And from here, it's up to you how you want to do it. I'm just going to add a little bit of this chicken. Also going to add a little onion. And a little cheese. And then just kind of roll it over a little bit and tuck it under. Get it as tight as you can. And it's ready for the plate, or for the pan if you're making a whole bunch of them at once. So just whatever way you think is going to work good for you. you don't like onions, don't use onions. If you want to saute them up first, that's fine too. That's what's great about making your own. You can customize it however you like to make it match your own personal taste. I'm going to put a little bit of this queso fresco inside this one. And once again, just fold it over, roll it, kind of pull it back a little bit like that to get it nice and snug, and then lay it the seam side down onto the tray. Like I say, you can make a whole bunch of these. Make it in a big pan if you want to. Serve it family style, everybody can help themselves. Or you can just make a few for yourself or whoever you need to. Just ladle the enchilada sauce over the top of them. And some more cheese. And once you've got them set to your liking, this can go right in the oven, and just put it in long enough to melt the cheese. Same thing if you're doing it family style in a large pan, just long enough to melt the cheese, and it will be time to eat. And there it is, just as simple as that. It only takes just a couple, 3 minutes in the oven at around 350 at least, up to 450, even 500 degrees will make it a little faster. Just melt the cheese, and it is ready to eat, except for there's a little bit closer up shot for you. You can add some guacamole, sour cream, extra hot sauce, whatever you like. That's one of the best things about making it yourself, is you can make it any way you want to. You can make it hot, you can make it mild, you can make it crazy, you can make it wild, whatever you like. Get a little glimpse of the cheese, the onion, the chicken in there, the enchilada sauce. It's definitely seriously good stuff. Give it a try yourself. See what you think. I'll see you again soon on Cook and Gobble videos.